when you turn 30 in this league, they're always looking for the next thing. But this is the kind of guy who, when he plays, he gets home. And the Eagles didn't have that. That they had interest in Micah Parsons, which they've always loved Micah Parsons. Who doesn't love Micah Parsons? But Dallas was certainly never going to trade him in the division. And I got a bee trying to attack me, so I apologize. But the Cowboys were never going to trade him in the division to the Super Bowl champions. So, I mean, to me, that's one-sided interest. So it wasn't that meaningful. But they've been trying to add a pass rusher behind the scenes for a while now.
John, go ahead. Finish up. My bad.
Yeah, so it's not like they didn't know. They knew. It just increases the desire to get somebody that maybe is a little bit more towards the end of his career as opposed to getting a longer-term answer.
John, where do you think he projects in this lineup? Do you think he's a starter over Jalix Hunt? Do you think he's the 3, the 4? Where do you have him in this lineup?
Well, I think once he gets into it, yeah, he'll be the starter as long as he's healthy and he's got a semblance of what he has in his career. I mean, yeah, he's going to be, I would say by the second half of the season, if everything works out to plan, he's going to be the starter opposite Nolan Smith. And then Jalix will be the number 3, which is probably the role he should be in this year. And then you're pretty good with Uche as your 4. So if this hits, this makes them, I would say, a much better team, to be honest.
Is Ojulari the odd man out here?
Yeah, I mean, inactive tells you all you need to know in week 1. And, it could be Obo. They could keep him around. They owe him more money, so they might want to do it from that perspective. But, yeah, I don't think he's going to be relevant in the rotation this year. And he really had a poor summer. So, and look, I thought there was a chance he would be released at the cut down to 53 if they could have done something and gotten something done quicker outside the organization.
Hey, John, what do you make of being reported that it's $9 million? I mean, this ain't one of those.
Well, I thought he's going to be a starter. I haven't seen the numbers, the money yet. But yeah, Za'Darius, for those who don't know, this is a big-time pass rusher. Has been a big-time pass rusher in this league. And if they're paying him $9 million, well, there's your answer.
I don't know.
There's your answer.
Hey, John, he had 9 sacks last year, and he had more hits on the quarterback and pressures than even Josh Sweat a year ago.
Yeah, this is big. Like I said, this is a big-time player. He was a second-team All-Pro at one point, made a bunch of Pro Bowls, has a bunch of 10-sack seasons. He used to terrorize quarterbacks in Green Bay. When he was in Green Bay, he had with Preston Smith, the Smith brothers, they used to terrorize. They went to Minnesota for a year. He was great there. So, you know how it is when you turn 30 in this league, they're always looking for the next thing. But this is the kind of guy who keeps, when he plays, he gets home. And the Eagles didn't have that. They had a decent amount of pressures. But I always say when it comes to pass rushers, closing is a trait. Guys who actually get home and sack the quarterback. You saw Jordan Davis had the opportunity to sack the quarterback. He didn't do it. Za'Darius Smith is a guy who finishes.
John, how much was this premeditated as opposed to responding to what they saw last night? We've been talking about the potential of them adding an edge rusher. Is this the guy you think that they've been eyeing in? And is there a reason they waited till the day after the first game, maybe like a contract reason or a vet minimum or any of those things? What do you see from that perspective?
Well, you don't have to guarantee, but Za'Darius says I have to look. I assume if they're paying him, I don't know where you guys saw the number.
Jordan Schultz, John, put out up to $9 million.
Jordan up to $9 million, yeah.
Up to 9, yes. Not guaranteed it will be 9, yes.
Yeah. So if you're if you're on the week one roster as a vested veteran, which obviously Za'Darius is, you're fully
You're
guaranteed your
guaranteed,
salary.
right?
So they don't have to fully guarantee it. I assume there's incentives in there for playing time and sacks, but yeah. So, but I can't really speak intelligently on that until I see the contract. But when you hear 9 million, potentially up to 9 million, well, that's pretty significant. Now I've been reporting on Birds 365. They've been trying to get an edge rusher.
Right.
They would have preferred to get a younger, more long-term piece. This is a 1-year piece. So you're trying to hit the home run, and you settle for the double ultimately. But I don't think it had to do with week one. They've been looking for this upgrade for
Right.
for a long time.